What is up, guys? Steven here, and I'm going to be doing something a little different today. I know I just started my channel, and I posted OU battles, and thank you very much for the support on those videos. They each got about 50 likes, or 50 likes, 50 views, which was very nice, and I'd like to try to reach 50 views on this video. What I'm going to be doing today is just playing a little bit of Little Cup, laddering a little bit, I guess. I think I'm pretty decently high on the ladder in Little Cup. If it'll ever load, I can see how high I actually am on the ladder. Let me just do my slash rank. I'm at 1437, which is in the top 100, so not too terrible. Little Cup. This guy's messaging me now in the video. So I'm gonna go over the team I'm using. These are my OU teams. So basically the basis of this team is it's dwebble hyper offense, and the goal is to trap and kill the opponent's Chinchou so I can hopefully sweep with Fletchling. I'm going to go into the sets real quick. I know not a lot of people play Little Cup, so I figured it would be nice if I could go into my team a little bit to explain the metagame and just kind of explain why I have Pokemon on my team. In Little Cup, Fletchling is a big threat, much like Talonflame is in OU, and Chinchou is basically regarded as the best check to it. Even though they can theoretically U-turn out, that's fine. Diglett is definitely a problem, which is why I run it. There's always a lot of debate over Water Absorb and Volt Absorb. I am running Water Absorb basically to have mind games with the opponent on do they want to Volt Switch on my Chinchou with their own, because I have a Diglett right there. So normally that allows me to chip away at the opposing Chinchous, which normally run Volt Absorb. The moveset's pretty standard. Heal Bell is nice if the opponent has a Will-O-Wisping Misdreavus and catches my Pawniard. And Thunder Wave, much like Thundurus and OU, it's really nice just to slow down opposing threats. And my spread is defensive, and I have speed because I like to be able to Volt Switch out on opposing Chinchous first. Alright, now I have Fletchling. Fletchling in Little Cup actually runs itemless, because basically Eviolite is a great item in Little Cup because all of these things are not fully evolved. So a lot of Pokemon carry knockoff, including basically every fighting type. So running an itemless Fletchling is really good because it allows you to switch in on knockoff and threaten them. Hidden Power Grass is basically for Chinchou. Acrobatics works great with the itemless Fletchling. Overheat can catch Pawniard switch-ins, and Swords Dance for power. HP Grass can also hit Tortuga, which is a big threat because it can Shell Smash, and Berry Juice and Sturdy is gross, so you don't want that happening, so you can catch them on the switch-in. This is my Diglett. It's sashed over Life Orb because I just like being able to guarantee a kill against things like Scarf Pawniard, Arena Trap, and basically a standard move set. Reversal is there to hit Porygon, which is possibly the most bulky Pokemon in the tier, if I remember correctly. And Memento is basically just a parting gift. I've thought about changing this to something that can hit Misdreavus, but I honestly don't think it's that worth it. So this is my Dwebble lead. Berry juice works great in combination with sturdy. If you look, I have 21 HP. So at 1 HP, berry juice gives me 20 back, and so that means I'm back up to full no matter what, and my sturdy is here, which means I get more hazards. Stealth Rock and Spike are just standard hazard stacking, which is nice. Rock Blast allows me to hit possible arch-end leads, and also Natu, which is pretty uncommon but isn't unheard of. And Counter allows me to have a chance of doing something against Taunt Mienfoo leads, which basically are obnoxious, and I hate them almost as much as I hate Baton Pass and OU. So, like with Hyper Offense and OU, you want to be able to spin block, and you want to be able to deter the opponent from defogging. So, my spin blocker is Misdreavus, which in my opinion is the best Pokemon in Little Cup right now. It has a great combination of bulk and speed, and really it just has everything it needs. I'm running Eviolite over something like Life Orb because I like to be able to take a hit when I Nasty Plot. That's just my own personal preference. Shadow Ball is good stab. Dazzling Gleam hits pretty much all of the fighting types running around the tier, like Mienfoo, Timber, and I guess Metatite isn't in the tier anymore, it got banned. Hidden Power Fighting is so that you don't get completely walled by Porygon, which is obnoxious. I hate Porygon a lot. It's basically the Chansey of Little Cup. And like I said, Nasty Plot is great. And I'm just running Max. The reason I don't have all of my EVs used is I can't raise another stat, another number, so it's not worth it. And the last member of my team is Scarf Poniard. Like I said, Misdreavus is a really big threat in this tier, so Scarf Poniard allows me to revenge it with knockoff, and switching in is kinda sketch because Will-O-Wisp is a thing, and also, like my own, they can run HP Fighting, which just flat out OHKOs you. So looking at my moveset, I have Brick Break just to hit opposing Poniards, Iron Head and Knockoff are good stab, and Pursuit is if a Misdreavus is low, I want to guarantee that kill because that makes it a lot easier for me to trap stuff with Diglett. I'm not afraid of them coming in and setting up on me anymore. And EVs are pretty standard, but basically just max speed. I'm running Jolly so I can outspeed Tortuga after a Shell Smash and OHKO them with knockoff, assuming they still have their berry juice. Yeah, this is Little Cup is just as complicated as OU. Don't be afraid of the fact that they're level 5 Pokemon. And just max attack and the rest in defense. So that's the team I'm going to be using. I really like it, and sorry, so I am going to get into a battle. So I haven't played Little Cup in a while. I've been playing OU. In case you didn't see, go check out my rate my teams. I got it to 1900 with one of them, which was that was the first time I'd gotten that high with a team, which was really cool. Alright, so looking at this guy's team, I believe he does not have anything to remove hazards. So yeah, he has nothing that can remove hazards, so I'm definitely just going to lead with Dwebble and try to get up as many as I can. If he gets up rocks, that's fine. Rocks don't really bother my team other than the fact that... Ooh, that was kind of an interesting play. Rocks don't really bother my team other than Diglett because it loses its sash, but that's... Yeah, I'm willing to let that happen. So now I'm just gonna stack spikes. I have nothing. I have no reason to do anything else, as he will be able to kill me. But basically, all of my hazards are here, and I get to trap him with Diglett, which means that basically Fletchling is ready to come through. Fletchling is a great Pokemon in this tier, and looking at his team, his best switch-in is Bronzong, which I'm assuming is Levitate and not Heat-Proof. But I have switch-ins to Bronzong, mainly my own Chinchou, and I'm just gonna stay in here. He might Aqua Jet, but like I said, I'm Focus Sashed, so I really have no reason to do anything other than try to kill this. It is... Oh, he lived. Huh, I did not think that would live. Fortunately, he was Life Orb, though, so he died. That was nice for me. Do I need to save this? Not really. I'm just going to Reversal in case he tries to set up, which would have been really annoying. But at this point, I'm free to go into Chinchou and click Volt Switch, as he doesn't have a Crown type. So the way I'm looking at it, Volt Switch is easily my best play. He cannot... That was pitiful damage. And I don't think that crit mattered unless he's like randomly Eviolite with Acro, but no, it didn't matter. So my best switch-in is just Pawniard. Worst case, he goes into his own Pawniard, and it's at worst a speed tie for me because I have Brick Break. The way he brought this in, I believe he's also Scarf, but I'm faster, so I'm just going to kill him with Brick Break. He goes into his own Pawniard. I don't really have anything that wants to switch in on this, but I do kind of want to keep this because Bronzong is a threat. I have Misdreavus. Yeah, that was probably my best play. Most Pawniards are adamant, much like in OU, most Bisharps are adamant. So, worst case for me, that was a speed tie, and I think his better play would have been going into his Bronzor, but I don't think it really mattered. And now he Trick Rooms. This is actually a really interesting set he's running. I kind of like it. And I get the burn, which doesn't really mean anything at all. I'm just going to try to go into Misdreavus just to speed up the victory here. I can win regardless with Pawniard, so I'm just shadow balling as he steals my Eviolite, which in all honesty to me just means that powers up my knockoff from Pawniard. But yeah, that was a good game. As you can see, the pressure of Dwebble was too much for this guy to handle, and I'm going to shoot him a GG. Nah, okay, so he asked if I want to use Goomy in Little Cup, and unfortunately, Goomy is really bad. It's probably one of the worst Pokemon you could use in Little Cup. There are better Dragon types like Axew, and Dratini is good with Shed Skin. So if I ever was to use Goomy, it would have to be something gimmicky like Focus Sash plus Counter, because Goomy is honestly pretty garbage. But someday I will have to I'll have to try out Goomy for y'all. So I'm still searching for a game. It's taken a little while. I mean, I'm relatively high on the ladder, so it might be difficult for me to find a game quickly. So I'm actually just gonna pause it until I find a battle. Alright, so I found a game. Looking at this guy's team, basically it looks like a stallish team, which is kind of scary. It looks really well built. Onyx can be a problem for Dwebble since it can normally carry Taunt as a lead and then try to get up its own Stealth Rocks. However, I'm going to lead with Dwebble anyway because I'm a real man and I'm not afraid. And Scraggy does not scare me too much as I can revenge with Fletchling no matter what. So he fake outs. Now this is a 50-50. I believe if he carries high jump kick, he can kill me in one hit. But if he does not carry that, if he carries drain punch instead, then I live. And I was faster anyway. So, that was kind of a questionable play in my opinion. I think my best play right now is to just go into Fletchling. As it threatens a lot of things on his team, and I can Oko this, which I need to do. And see, knockoff does basically nothing because of whatever it's called, being itemless. So I could try to get cheeky and hidden power grass. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna predict the Onyx to come in. I think that's his best switch in to try to get up rocks, because that would kill my Dwebble. And yeah, I made the right play there, which is good. It's always nice making the right play. So no rocks for him unless his what is this called? His Cranidos carries it. I'm not sure it even learns. Let me check to see if it learns that. Learn Cranidos Stealth Rock. It can learn it. That's okay, in all honesty. I'm going to go straight into Diglett because I need to trap this Porygon because I hate it. I need to kill this desperately. And don't freeze. I don't freeze, so I think I get a free kill with reversal here. Yeah, that's really nice. Looking at his team, one, it's scary. Like, his team is actually pretty well built, and I needed to make that HP grass play, I think, to win. I think I really needed to make that play to win. I'm just going to reversal. Switching out there would have been sketch, to say the least. Fortunately, though, at this point I can go into Misdreavus, and I know that I'm faster because my Dwebble is faster. And Dazzling Gleam hits his whole team, and it hits this 4 times super effective. So he definitely was not in a position to stay in there. And now he goes into this Cranidos, which makes me want to believe he's Scarf, which is scary. He does not have Mold Breaker, so he might be Scarf Rock Slide, which is actually a really good set, but also a really annoying one to face. Cranidos, I believe, has one of the highest attack stats in Little Cup, but it's not used that much because I'm not really sure why it's not used that much. It's actually pretty decent. So at this point, I'm going to go into my most bulky Pokemon, which is Cranidos, or not Cranidos, Chinchou, and just Scald. I know I can take any one hit, and much like Rampardos, its defenses are basically garbage. So if you hit it at all, it's gonna die. So that was a pretty safe play. And now he goes in Ambipom. I'm not really sure I agree with this play. I am just gonna Volt Switch. He had a normal gem. I haven't seen that in a while. I'm not really sure I agree with what just happened there. But what this means is Fletchling gets to Acrobatics, and it doesn't kill, which is news to me. But fortunately, Pawniard can come in, and I'm just going to spam Iron Head until his Volibee dies. Because then I believe I win with Misdreavus' Dazzling Gleam. I can live any one hit that he can throw at me and my Misdreavus, so unless he's like a fast Life Orb variant, or I don't know. I don't think it really matters. He Brave Birds, so that basically gives me the game, and that was a GG. Alright, we're moving on up, winning some games, 2-0 already in this session. I'm at 20 minutes because I spent a good portion of time explaining the team. So I'm actually going to get just one more so that I can round out the video there, and I will post some other parts of this video, but I won't explain the team at the beginning of those, so I can get some more battles in those. I'll try to do, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 sessions with every team before I mix it up, because you don't want to see the same team over and over and over again. And like I said, what won me that last game was definitely the hidden powered grass play. And again, I'm just going to pause until I get a video, or get a battle. Alright, so found another battle. Looking at his team, it definitely does not appreciate rocks. I'm trying to figure out if that Mienfoo is a taunt lead, which would be annoying. Looking at his team, it probably is, since he has that Fletchling and Surskit that are weak to rocks. And the thing that really jumps out to me about his team is anytime I get my Fletchling in on, like, his Krogunk, I get a kill with acrobatics. I think everything is 2-hit KO'd after rocks, so I'm just gonna try to get on my rocks. As he goes to Surskit, which makes me believe he's gonna Sticky Web, which I'm fine with. I think I get the better end of the deal with getting rocks as he gets Sticky Web, because what the Sticky Web allows me to do is actually get a +2 Defiant boost with my Poniard, and I am Scarfed, but there are worse problems to have, because +2 every time I switch in, just for free, just for switching in, is nice. And he actually has Aqua Jet. That was actually surprising. That was interesting. So looking at his team, he has things to switch in on Volt Switch as well as Scald, which is actually pretty interesting. But I'm thinking he's want to go into Krogunk, as he actually rain dances. So now he's definitely faster. It does get Swift Swim. Well, he's definitely faster than my Fletchling, but I believe I can take an Aqua Jet. I mean, yeah, that did nothing, and Acro kills him. So I'm in a great position. The hazards are here, but it's definitely cool that he has, like, a quasi rain dance team. Now that I look at it, like, this could possibly have Thunder, or Krogunk could be Dry Skin. So yeah, I'm gonna go straight into Chinchou, as it's my best answer to this. In worst case, he U-turns out and he has to take rocks damage again. So I'm just gonna Volt Switch. I am not really fearing the Elekid. Worst case, I can yeah, I'm not worried about the Elekid. Worst case, he can what am I trying to say? Worst case, I can revenge him, with Diglett. And he misses Will-O-Wisp, but I still would have killed him, which, because I was at +2, so I believe I would have killed him anyway. He wants to know what nature for Zardwire, so I'm just going to tell him timid, and yes, I'm recording. So now he goes into this threat. This Pokemon, it's scary. It carries Vacuum Wave, Fake Out, Knockoff, and I think some sort of poison move. Yeah, I mean, it's basically the king of priority in this tier. It's actually really good. And so looking at his team, Fletchling is here. As long as I don't get static, I highly doubt he has static. I hope he doesn't. I'm real. I'm just gonna try to kill him. Yeah, I think right now my best play is just acroing. His team is very, very weak to Fletchling, which is one of the best Pokemon in the tier. So I think he should have been more prepared for that. You definitely need like 2 resists to acrobatics, which I have in Chinchou and Poniard. And looking at my team, Poniard is dead, which is a problem. But again, he just acros, so I'm getting all of the momentum here. I have no reason to not just to Volt Switch. So, looking at this, I believe Fletchling can definitely handle the rest of his team, especially assuming he sacks this, which he didn't. That's actually a pretty good play. I actually agree with that play. And at this point, I'm going into Mischievous. It is basically... it's a threat. Mischievous is a great Pokemon. I have no reason to do anything other than Dazzling Gleam because I can live the knockoff. And I know I can win with Chinchou, assuming he, nothing weird happens, which shouldn't happen. And I even have a backup win condition in Diglett Rock Slide, and then I have a third win condition in winning the speed tie. So, I pretty much have this game. If I lose, then oh well. Yeah, he's just gonna aggro again. And, yeah, winning the game, not bad at all. At the end of this, I'll go look at my updated ladder rating, so we can keep track of that, see how I've been doing. I really like this team a lot. Fletchling is really good, and I really just like the I really like Fletchling, and I like Hyper Offense a lot. It's very good. And let's go look at the ladder. I think I was at 1437 when we started. Was that what I was at? And now I'm at 1461. So in just a moment, when the ladder loads, we can see what rank that is. The ladder is being stupid right now. But as you can see, I'm 53-20 in Little Cup, and I've played almost 750 OU games. I'm actually one away from 750 OU games. And my 1888 rating, that was at 1900 yesterday, but decay is happening, and I'm gonna pause until this ladder loads. Well, for some reason the Little Cup ladder is broken right now and won't load. But I'm at a 1461 rating, so that was about 30 points in 3 battles, and that's not bad. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.